Uh, Board meeting for the Allegheny County Georgia Property Assessment and Review. It's July 21st, 2025. As by hands, I want to call the meeting to order and ask for a roll.
Mr. Seeley?
Here. Here.
Mr. Parkinson?
Here.
Mr. Blair?
I can't hear it.
Did you say something?
I got it.
Mr. Lara, can you hear us?
Morning.
Good morning.
Okay, I couldn't hear there for a while.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm here, we have one.
good. And before we ask to approve the minutes, Ms. Baldwin, I'd like to introduce our count.
Yeah,
Just started.
absolutely. I'd like to introduce Ms. Kim White. She started with us last Friday, and she is joining us to help BPAAR with, the transition to our independency. She's just going to be around helping us out. with what-
Thank you. Nice meeting you
Looking
all.
forward to working with you.
Same here. Yes.
All right. Item number 2 on the agenda, approval of the regular meeting minutes. You received them a few days ago. And is there a motion to approve the minutes of the July 17th meeting? Second? Second. Any discussion on the minutes? All those in favor say aye. Motion carries. Ms. Baldwin, I believe there are 2 people here for public comment. Am I correct?
Yes, we have Ms. Renali present to
I am.
the matter of minutes on my report is and I would say it is the 6B. Request to reschedule hearing. It was a DNA parcel ID 917C22. Ms. Renali had a 2023 interim appeals. Mr. Hirschberg, he's on mine as well.
I am.
One moment, please.
Somebody's trying to enter.
He is in. He is
Okay,
in.
good.
Okay.
So you may continue.
Yes, so she had a hearing, a 2023 interim hearing held July 9th, 2025, in which the hearing officer did call multiple times and left her a voicemail message. And she did get that message. She called into, BPAAR and indicated she had not received a hearing notice. That's why she was unable to attend or unavailable at the time of the hearing. I have since asked Mr. Killen of the appeals department to pull the hearing notice that was mailed out, and it was mailed to NVR Inc. She did not
receive the.
She did not receive it.
According to OPA.
According to OPA, it went to NVR Inc.
Mr. Rinaldi, because of that, I'm going to ask the board to consider this request. Correct?
Yes,
And
correct.
the request is
That there's a motion to grant the rescheduling of her 2023 interim hearing.
Mr. Nally's. Mr. Nally, is there a motion to approve the request?
Motion that we approve the request for a rescheduled hearing interim for parcel number 917C22.
Is there a second? Is there any discussion? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Motion is carried. Mr. Nally, if you want to say anything, we're granting your request. We're here.
I just want to say thank you so much for your consideration.
No problem. You have a great day.
Thank you, you too.
Stick around for the meeting behind. I don't know if I would.
Did you bring those papers with you today? I should
No,
have
it's your printer. I'm joking. We also have Mr. Hirschberg. Is that correct?
Yes.
Mr. Hirschberg, you may address the board. Can't hear you. I think you're on mute.
Yes, it is.
Hey, y'all. Good morning. Edward Hirschberg on behalf of the taxpayer. I'm literally outside the county office building right now. We ran into a little traffic, but thank you for considering this. The property owner is Burns Scallo. I'm sure they're a developer. Everyone's familiar with really kind of leading the voice to return to office throughout Pittsburgh, Western PA, and into Washington County. They filed a tax assessment appeal on this property. They did so themselves. In doing so, on the website, they put a notice of service address to their office. The confirmation of appeal was sent to was indeed sent to their office. They had a hearing, but they waited for months and months and received no determination from the BPAAR. They reached out to me and say, "Hey, Ed, can you reach out and see what's going on here?" Received it from Mr. Cohen, the notice of decision, and it had gone to not the property address, not the notice of service address, but instead the tax mailing address listed on the county website, which, as far as I am aware, is not an address anywhere on the application or anything else. We'd simply ask that the BPAAR reissue a no change decision so that the property owner can timely file to the board of viewers and determine the correct fair market value of the property.
And Mr. Hirschberg, do you have the parcel ID, the block, or Ms. Baldwin, do you have?
I do. It is, I'm sorry, Ms. Baldwin.
696 B 396.
D as in dog.
D as in dog. 396 B as in boy 8. The tiebreaker. B 8.
I'm not going to ask the board. Any wishes? Reissue this because it was sent to the tax mailing.
Motion to reissue the disposition. Parcel 696, 96, and agreement.
Is there a second? Is there a second?
I'll second.
Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries unanimously. Next,
Mr. Sully, pardon me, I couldn't quite hear. What was the decision of the board?
thumbs up. We will reissue the disposition.
Excellent. Much appreciated. And thank you for the board's time. Have a great morning.
Thank you. The solicitor's report, Ms. Rupp is not here physically. Is she here virtually? Ms. Baldwin?
She is.
Ms. Rupp?
I have no report. Thank you.
You did submit the rules and regs?
I believe they're on the agenda under old business.
Yeah, but I'd like you to address it because why are we voting on the rules and regulations a second time? That's all. I want you to just summarize that briefly.
Sure. There's just there are a few little edits that Allegheny County Council asked us to make to the rules and regulations.
Okay, and you submitted those with the changes, what, how many days ago? A few days ago, right?
I believe I circulated them both the board last week.
Okay, so they were submitted to the board members, and thank you very much. I read them. I have no problem with them, but I believe we need a motion to approve. I'm just going to jump ahead. I can do that. We're going to do this. Is there a motion to approve the revised rules and regulations for the 2026 tax year that were sent to us last week by Ms. Rupp?
Motion that we approve the revised 2026 BPAAR rules and regulations.
Is there a second? Is there any discussion on the rules and regulations and the modification? Not any discussion. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Motion carries unanimously. Thank you, Mr. Rapp. The office property assessments, who will be giving a report from OPA? Anyone?
Carolyn.
Okay, Ms. Brooks.
Okay, I just wanted to let you all know you have the appeal status reports in front of you. Currently for 2026, we are at 876 annual appeals that have been filed and 62 change notices. So that brings us to a total of 938 appeals so far for tax year 2026.
Okay, Ms. Brooks, thank you for the update.
Here.
Next, items for consideration we went over those, right? Ms. Baldwin,
Yes,
they were the two we.
covered under the public comment.
Then we can move ahead to the board approval list. Tax year 2022 parcel ID 2372 R as in Richard 145. B tax year 2024 first parcel 1 M as in Michael 410. C tax year 2025 parcel ID 405 J as in John 201. Is there a motion to approve the board approval list?
Motion to approve the board. That's it. We have to go.
Thank you. Is there a second? Any discussion? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Motion carries unanimously. Chairman's report, the board assignments. Mr. Parkinson, board assignments. You were assigned to provide the hearing officer training for our September 4th training in the Gold Room.
It was a nice last meeting, great skills that I have prepared for months. About board attorney. Finally,
Is there anything else you want to?
the materials are prepared, all I have to do is put on the slides and then you're ready.
When will you present your presentation to them? Okay, when we're done with the meeting. So our next meeting is when, Mr.
August.
August what?
I'm sorry.
August 20th. Mr. Ferguson, you were assigned, I appointed board members on certain tasks. I assigned this in January.
Yes.
February, March, April, May, June, the end of July. And as of right now, you have nothing to present to the board.
You can have everything ready.
Okay, could you go over it?
Absolutely.
Sure.
Great deal of this material collected over the last 15 years or better.
You can just summarize,
The procedures, processes, and rules and regs that several hours spent reviewing stuff also. Civilian, things like hearing officer. Was
you realize Mr. Fabian works for the Office of Property Assessment. They make the assessments. We hear the appeals.
correct.
So you discussed
For
appeals
decades before
procedure with
that,
the chief assessor.
no, discussed it with the gentleman who was the hearing officer.
Did you discuss this with any of our commercial attorneys? So what you want to,
Again, than Mr. Fabian, who was.
so at this point, we haven't seen it. The rules and regs we just approved, so you're good on it. So
Yes.
you will go over the rules and regs in the hearing officer. And what was the other topic?
Procedure.
All right, I will permit that.
Thank you.
Whatever the procedure is. And how long will your presentation be?
Should be sometime,
2 hours, okay.
depending on questions and. Subjects. Hearing officer.
Now you realize at this meeting, you're telling us you haven't presented it to us yet. We do have the rules and regs, which I'm fine with that. And the procedures, and that's a little sketchy. Could you send that to the board today?
Absolutely.
Then fine. All right, and then I'll keep your name on the agenda for August 28th. And it will be resolved by.
Yes.
Okay, good. So the board members will see this today, your procedures. How many pages are in your little report?
Little
but we know the rules and regs.
The, possible, rules and regs.
And the procedure,
60 pages.
60 pages, and you're gonna put 60 pages into it. Is that correct?
Not all, most.
See, that's where I need some clarity.
Once it's put into a PowerPoint, it's, but he believes that it's not appropriate to be on PowerPoint for the process, that's fine too. You can print them out.
That's the purpose of submitting it to the board.
They can print them out, or they can be on slides.
Okay, so as of right now, you're not prepared to present anything substantive.
Again, if you want copies at the end of the meeting. I'll-
Yeah, I would like copies. Would anyone else like copies? Yeah. Okay, I think that would be. That is going to be taken. Okay, I will move on.
Thank you.
Old business, we did the rules and regulate. The transition update, Ms. Brooks is listening in from OPA. We continue to work towards transition, January 1st, 2026. Board of Property Assessment Appeals and Review will be under new management. I'm sure we're getting there. We will submit a budget to the county budget office. Ms. Baldwin and I have met with them. Ms. Baldwin and I met Saturday, 3 hours, going over this budget. It's a whole new day here. That we will have, at the present time, we have one employee in addition to our solicitor. And we're looking at 5 employees, full-time employees. These are not people that work for the Office of Property Assessment. We are hiring 4 new employees. Ms. Baldwin staying, in my opinion. We will need to hire 4 more employees. So that's the update to the board. Are there any questions?
Mr. Soler, just like to add another point now that you and I and Cindy Steincheck-Berry met with OPA to go over, and that was Ms. Brooks, Ms. Snyder, Ms. Brown, to go over the workflow process for the appeals department. Turned out to be a good meeting.
It was a good,
Yes.
productive.
We have been meeting to try to get, a full understanding of the appeals department process, or the applications process until it gets to BPAAR. So it was a good meeting.
Yeah, part of our budget, and Ms. Brooks, thank you for some of the suggestions. We will need a new scanner, laptops for the employees, because some of the work virtually. We also have mandatory training provided by the AAP, the Assessors Association. This is under the county ordinance, so we have a lot on our plate. We have a little under 1,000 appeals. Now we'll see how we do going into August. Don't know what the end product will be, but it will be interesting. So that's the transition update. Under new business, I believe, I'm just going to start with D. The August 14th board meeting has been canceled. There will be no BPAAR meeting on August 14th. All right, and the next scheduled meeting of the Board of Property Assessment Appeals and Review will be August 28th, 2025, 8 a.m. in this room. So that's our notice, and we will put that on the website. Is it already on?
Yeah.
Good. So we've given public notice of that meeting. Any questions? Of the board? All right, items A, B, and C, Mr. Fargestein.
Yes.
Go ahead.
These are recommendations I'm going to make to the board. First is in the audit committee. I believe that change is going on. This oversight over on the board. We need to form a committee to review the records of hours from the employees. to have a discussion with people and say with committee, or just throw it out for right now and get back to it. Meeting should have some oversight regarding its hearing officers.
All right, I don't think we need an executive session. That proposal was somewhat vague. Can you put it in writing? Then we'll take, I don't know what it is. When you say employees, do you mean in 2026? Okay, you're aware we only have one employee. And you're aware that we're submitting our budget today.
This has nothing to do with the budget. This is just oversight of people getting paid.
Could you be a little more
Including
specific at this meeting?
Let me put it.
Okay, good, fine. Item B, then.
Again, in my discussions with our board, so probably specific to giving social. Again.
Ms. Shrimp, are you still there? Ms. Shrimp? Let everyone know, Ms. Shrimp is on the turnpike. And you know how that is, going through.
And again,
All right,
I'm just throwing it out.
Right now, it's hearsay. I believe we addressed that in our rules and regulations. Is that correct? About those comments. Let me see if I have this correct. If I want to postpone a hearing, I notify the Office of Property Assessment, not the hearing officer. Is that correct, Ms. Baldwin?
That is correct.
Hey, since I don't have the solicitor, is that correct? I'm going to ask our chief assessor. OPA, 7 days out backwards. I can postpone a hearing.
Yeah.
That's the policy, correct?
Yeah.
All right, within the 7-day period. Ms. Baldwin, what is your understanding of who can postpone it?
Under the 7 days, or within that 7-day window, if there's any type of postponement that is being requested, is either myself, the board, or chair, or Amy will have to approve it.
We're only 3 people.
Right.
That has been passed on. Have we ever had a practice where the hearing officer postpones the hearing?
No.
Okay.
Wow. That's actually what I wanted to address is from the hearing officer. Yeah.
No,
So if they bring up, if a party to the appeal brings up the fact that the data the county has is inaccurate, and want to challenge it, postpone the hearing.
that's correct. Yes,
I just wanted to clarify the definition, the difference between a postponement and suspension.
we're not talking suspension.
I know,
He's talking postpone.
but when
Just stay focused on that.
the owner presents evidence of something's wrong, then that process has been, I'm not saying what it is now.
So
Where-
we're saying that the hearing officer has the luxury of making that decision.
No. If they think something's incorrect, they go back to one of the supervisors, assessors, and they'll relook at it. And if they think it needs to be a field review, they will then authorize the suspension so that
Who's they?
the supervisor.
So you're saying that the assessor supervisor has the authority to suspend a BPAAR hearing?
For a field visit.
I disagree. I believe that call should be made by people that conduct the hearings, not the people who take the assessments.
Again,
That call is made by the hearing officers.
I mean, they actually write the form up.
Ms. Baldwin, is that, or you, did they go by you? Did they talk to you about a suspension?
They do not. The hearing officers will make recommendation for suspension.
Well, I'm for,
here.
reviewing that policy because I have looked at various suspensions that lasted 2 years. It ends up in limbo. And I can show examples, you always want examples, but I believe that that policy will change. That's what I'm going to say at this meeting.
But we were talking about postponements and not
I
suspension.
know, we ended up going off the charts here.
It's just a matter of-
So I'm just, for clarification, the postponement is not done by the hearing. Yeah, because we're conflating two issues. And I don't want to do. So are you saying, Mr. Ferguson, you want the hearing officer to have the ability to postpone it?
Again.
I didn't bring up suspension. Neither did you.
Well,
The
no,
chief assessor did.
using it as the same.
It's not the same thing.
Understand?
See,
This is why we're looking for clarity.
I'll give you clarification at a public meeting. It's in our postponement is in our rules and regulations.
Okay?
You just voted on approving the rules. So I'll assume that you read the rules and regulations. Could you tell the board what your interpretation of rules and regulations is regarding the postponement before it would be? You're welcome to give us your interpretation. Because you have it on the agenda.
No, I was asking for clarification.
Okay, I will give you clarification. If it's more than 7 days out from the hearing, the property owner contacts the Office of Property Assessment. Mr. Fabian, is that correct? And the Office of Property Assessment has the authority at that point to postpone the hearing. Is that correct?
Yeah.
That's clarification. You agree?
Yep.
If it's less than 7 days, Ms. Baldwin, and the property owner notifies us that they want to postpone the hearing, what is in our rules? We need clarity for Mr. Carter's.
So the property owner or authorized rep will submit a form giving the reason for,
In writing,
in writing, the reason for the postponement. We review that and see if it meets BPAAR's guidelines. And
we define we.
myself, Amy has done it in the past, Ms. Renfro, and the board chair,
So 3 people.
3 people.
So without approval from myself, Barbara Baldwin, and the solicitor, there is no postponement. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Is that clear, Mr. Barnes?
That is what,
Good. Next, you could do. So,
and again, discussion I have. So,
she's in here, though.
vice versa.
It's hearsay.
What we-
And you want, what do you want? Is that going to be part of your training? You're in charge of training. Is that part, is that in
We
the
can, no,
handout you have?
it wasn't, no.
Can you put it in your handout since we don't have it?
We just
Anything.
wanted to do it at the same time.
I'm asking, you're in charge of training.
Again, hearing training would be
Part of the
part of
training?
general training for everybody, because not everybody's going to be able to do interim hearings.
For 24 years, BPAAR has had hearing officers here in interim assessment. Correct. So I think it would be wise to have everyone listen to it. I've already talked to Ms. Baldwin about assigning a handler to do interims because it's a little trick with the data entry. I heard, I don't know, 15 interims a couple of weeks ago. I got it. I can do it. But what I'm saying is, we've already discussed the fact, you assign the hearing officer, right? And if they continue to screw up on the, the interim assessment, we just don't assign them.
Sign.
People that are knowledgeable in the interim assessment process, knowing that it's previous year, present year, And Mr. Ferguson, I would like you to insert that in training for September 4th. And you will submit that to our, some August 28th, correct? 1 week before. Okay. That's a good idea. Anything else you want to add? All right, ask for a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Motion to adjourn our meeting.
Vote meeting is adjourned. Full of blood. Again, the look.
How do you? This is your protocol.
Thank you all.
Thank you. Have a great day.